Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
I'm here.
Kimmy here.
I hope you guys had a fun holiday season. I mean, it's still there, depending on if you're watching on Patreon or YouTube. So, Merry Christmas if you're watching on Patreon, and Happy New Year to both, and especially on YouTube, because it's going to be right before that. But we're excited to be watching more Clone Wars today, and we're on, let's see, Carnage of Krell.
Oh, right.
So,
What,
not a
Carnage?
good title.
Krell and Carnage?
Gotta get rid of this guy.
I know. I'm like so done with him. He's a cool design, but that's all I'll say that's good about him. Yeah. Because just because he can get the job done, at what cost? He's killing lives, and if he doesn't see it that way, which he doesn't, he is killing or destroying a lot of property, a lot of money. So he just wants to be bullheaded and destroy everybody. And I truly think he has an alternative motive because he does not like clones, and it's an easy way to kill them all off. And for him to tell Anakin right away that, oh, Palpatine needs you, I really think he is with Palpatine in the bad way.
Probably, most likely.
Yeah, and he's ticked off that they succeeded yet again.
And he never has anything good to say.
Nope, doesn't thank them. And I think he's really ticked off because they did destroy the supplies, and you know what? They're gonna.
So it's almost like he didn't want them to do that either, because I know he has a lot of pride too to actually go that far and be like, yeah, and you'll be executed on top of that. Like, they actually completed the mission. Yes, they didn't follow your orders, but they were bad orders, and everyone was most likely going to die anyways. So,
and there was one casualty, and he did it on purpose, and he saved everybody. He saved a lot of other clones.
Hard case. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was sad. But shall we get into it, guys, and see what's going to happen?
Yes, let's do it.
Yes.
Sure.
I love this. Woo! Look how dramatic my webcam is.
I know, mine too.
Special effects, guys.
So dark.
410, Carnage of Krell. Yeah, our actions define our legacy. He doesn't have a legacy, Krell.
Captain Rex struggles to balance loyalty between his commander and his fellow men. Fives and Jesse disobey Krell's orders, resulting in their court-martial.
The actions of ARC Trooper 5555 and CT 5597 were a clear act of treachery. Send a clear message that I am in charge, and insubordination will not be tolerated. Prepare a squad for execution.
What?
Oh, wow.
You heard me.
What the heck?
Done immediately.
We're close. I'd have too much fun on that floor.
General Krell has ordered your execution immediately. What? But how? He can't do this. I won't let him get away with this.
I won't let him get away with this, so they're gonna die first.
We made our choice. Guess this is it.
No, you're not gonna do it there. Are you?
Oh.
I hope Obi steps in last second. Hey. By their own people that they were working with.
My God.
You know what? He wants to do it. He should do it himself.
No, don't kill them, really?
My God, not like that. So the Carnage.
No.
Jordan was doing it himself.
I was hoping someone would step in.
Any weapon? Wait! This is wrong, and we all know it. Fire!
No!
Oh.
They still did. They missed him really bad. Oh, they did it on purpose?
Take off their binders. No, we have orders. We
no.
Don't listen to
Krell's
him
gonna
this
come
time.
down and take care of it.
Anyone to do it.
You are making
let
a
him touch
mistake by crossing me, clone.
Clone.
It's Captain.
Yeah, see?
The Krell right back at
Like
me.
clones.
Looks like you have your stay of execution for now.
Like, let me just put them on the front lines.
Yeah, right.
They may disguise themselves as clones to try to trick us.
I don't know. What does that
I
mean?
don't trust him.
Watch out, Dogma. I saw that thing attack Hadcase.
Oh, that was nice that he helped him.
Look. We're in your ship.
Oh.
Oh no!
Where's the enemy? I don't know. I can't see anything. Wait, I see
Oh,
them.
here comes.
They're disguised as clones, all right.
I don't know. I feel like he's baiting them.
Ah.
What happens if they're actual
Looks
clones
Looks like
and
the
there's
same
miscommunication?
uniform, though.
We're sustaining heavy casualties.
Oh.
What? We're shooting at our own men.
Exactly. I knew
Oh
it.
my God.
Clones.
Oh, he's so brave. He
so
goes
Oh my
back.
God.
No,
You're gonna
no.
get shot. Well, you're gonna get shot.
Look.
See, Krell. He just wants to kill all the clones.
Wow, he's.
They just killed so many of each other.
Yeah.
Waxer, he's still alive.
Oh, he has a little picture of the little girl.
It was General Krell.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
you
that's it.
so stinker.
Oh, he's crying.
That's it.
Gotta go.
We're
He's
gonna
gotta
go against him now.
He was the
That's
one,
good.
the one on that adventure with that little
Alright,
girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope they
forgot to
kill
say this.
Krell.
This is
I
great.
can't
No, they're not
stand
going
him.
to.
Yes, grr.
right,
I wish he
yeah.
could communicate with
Someone's
Obi.
got
Of course,
Obi,
there's no
yes.
communication.
Right,
He might be the
yeah.
one blocking the freaking
Yes,
signal.
he
what I
is. Well,
thought.
now,
I thought that
definitely.
was, yeah.
Yeah. It's like he knew.
Gonna know.
Yeah, he's just
Look at
standing
him.
there.
Look at him. He's just standing there.
He's
like
gonna mow
that.
them all down.
Yep.
I'm surprised you were
God.
able to figure it out. For a clone.
You
They
For a
always
clone.
underestimate.
Jesus.
For a clone, you sick.
Give me
He's
some
so
horrible
hateful.
trauma. He's
so
too cocky.
hateful.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Here.
This is so dangerous. He's gonna kill everyone. No. Whoa.
Oh my God.
You're a monster.
He's gonna kill everyone.
Come on, there's got to be something. Wow, they're awesome.
Like, no issue.
Put him in that plant thing.
Stop.
Oh my God. No, look at him.
He's so loyal. That's his downfall.
Make your own decisions.
Especially when
Don't.
Don't.
Don't do it.
We're not droids.
Anybody got anything?
Negative, Captain.
Oh, this guy. The only way no one's gonna know is he kills everybody. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
You've all been my pawns.
God, someone's got to let
Oh my God.
the other Jedis know this is really
They
bad.
gotta see how they
Oh.
died.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Throw
that would be
him in.
great. Ooh, it has an arm thing in it too.
Force the general towards me.
Can't get me.
Hey, ugly! Come and get me!
Yeah. Good. He's gonna get his.
I hope so. Ooh, didn't move at all.
Excellent. Bye bye.
Oh my gosh.
Moving target. Watch out.
No.
Oh, he's closing it in.
Oh.
Ooh. Nice. Caught him off guard.
Good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, good.
Rotten jerk.
Uh-huh.
Because you're inferior.
But you're a Jedi.
Oh.
How could you?
A new power is rising. I've foreseen it.
Dark
The
side.
Jedi are going to lose this war. I serve no one side, only my own. And soon, my new
Oh
master.
my gosh.
You make me kill my brothers!
You don't
That's
care.
because you were the biggest fool of them all, Dogma. I counted on
He
my
said
arms
Dogma.
like yours to make
Yeah.
my plan succeed.
I'm just so mad at him. I'm like, just kill him
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
The remaining Umbarans are heading here. Get everyone on the perimeter.
Good.
We need to prepare
Right.
for a full-scale attack. Yes, sir. We can't risk the possibility that he might escape. As long as Krell's alive, he is a threat to every one of us.
So
I'm sorry,
are
kill
we
him.
Going to kill him?
Turn
Okay.
around. Step toward the wall.
Too bad
He
you
has a
couldn't-
plan.
Oh, don't let him loose!
You're in a position
yeah.
of power now.
Don't let him talk. Just do it. Don't feed into it. Just do it.
I'm even looking away.
Eventually, you'll have to do.
Come
the
on!
right thing.
Oh, come on.
Boom!
Whoa.
My jump, but yes.
Oh, nice.
Dogma did it, okay?
All right.
Oh, wow.
Redemption. I'm so happy he's gone. I'm
Good.
so-
He is gone.
He
Hallelujah.
had to go, man.
Yes, he's so.
General Kenobi's battalions have routed the last holdouts of Umbarans. We took Umbara.
Yeah. I know. And look at the
Excellent.
cost.
God, yeah.
Someday, this war is gonna end. What happens to us then?
That's a good point too.
You're free.
I hope so.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yay, Krell is
Nice
gone.
Thank God. I was
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
God, there's-
Oh, he's so...
He
Yeah.
can't be that inefficient to be a leader. It had to have been that he was just an evil guy. He just wanted to be a
That's right.
separatist.
I'm glad that
Welcome
we
to Dooku.
really saw his true side in this, where he
Yes.
loved it. He was
That's right.
laughing and mocking them, that he was just so higher up. He was so much better than they are.
Yeah, he
And
treated
he
him
just
awful.
told them all the time, like, you're nothing compared to me. You're just clones. You're brain.
Yeah, he
That's
really
right. That's
underestimated
right.
them.
Yeah.
How smart they are.
They are.
Yeah, I'm so happy they were able to take him out. How smart, because usually when a story hints about something, I catch on. But that one I didn't with those monsters, those like weird Venus flytrap monsters.
That's right.
Like, be careful, like it's like you tap it, it'll go attack you, and then that came into play later on. And we did see it before, like they said with hard case.
Yeah.
But wow, this was so freaking emotional. Like even more than
it really boiled my. It really boiled my blood because it was just. He was just so grossly, out there just letting these guys die. Yeah. And not listening to him. He was way too tunnel vision to be.
And not only that, but just making them go against each other, saying like,
big time.
You know,
they're going to be dressed up as clones.
Who says that they're going to be dressed up as clones? Like, that's a new tactic. I mean, bad guys would have thought about that in the past, I guess, to do it. So it was just too obvious that at that point, I'm like, why would you just say that? Like, he hates clones. Immediately I caught on. I'm like, yeah, they're going to be shooting at their own men. Yeah. So even so, like, that was still so devastating. And Rex to run out there and be like,
take his helmet off and just say, hey, I'm one of you.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
And they all knew right away, so they reacted right away. But still, there's crossfire going on right at that moment. He's running right into it to stop it. Did. And seeing all of them getting blown up, getting shot, and just falling one by one in masses, it's just sad, And they're doing it to themselves, and they care. They're so loyal. They care about each other, and so Krell,
and especially Dogma, he was the most loyal.
Yes, he was. Then he found out
he was the most foolish.
Yes, he was.
But
and that's what's so hard.
Krell's plan was.
It's good to see that conflict too with them because they're all good clones. They're smart and they're very different people.
And they said they're not droids.
Yeah, and they're not droids. They're not droids.
They have brains,
That's right.
We had that conversation a few times a while ago, too, I think in the first season, where we kept seeing a lot of, like, not basic battles, but just a lot of battles with droids and clones just dying and, well, we'll say
left and right
too. Yeah. But the Separatists mainly use droids, so that's actually one good thing that they do because they're not people. People are better because then you can make better decisions. Like that one general guy who was like, oh, well, the chances of them breaking in is 3 point whatever to a million or whatever he said. Yeah. So when you have calculations like that too, I know machines can do so much, but it's also a great weakness if they understand like what people can do, what they're capable of. So in that case, like it's great to have people because they do care and compassion. You can save your soldiers and
and they have plan Bs. They can think of
pros and cons
outside the box.
Yeah.
There's so many gray areas.
And what a big thing to say, too, when the war is done, what's going to happen to us after? That's a good point. Because even though they respect the clones to a certain extent, I mean, we know Obi does, and a lot of the Jedi do. They care about life. But I don't know, like, what does happen to them afterwards? We know with Order 66, it's not a good outcome for the Jedi, and I'm sure a lot of clones after that die off, and then maybe the Empire takes them over, and, but I don't know. But what does happen to them afterwards? That's technically, if they did win the war.
If they did, I think they should just be free.
Yeah, like we saw with some other clones that actually
left away, and had their own lives. Legal. They had their own families.
Mm-hmm. And again, they only have half a human lifespan, so even marrying someone or settling down is a nice idea. But again, depending on what species too, because you never know. Some of them 50 years, 100 years, 20 years, who knows? 200 years.
Yeah, but even 1 minute being free is worth a lifetime of being.
And to actually remove yourself from that, like that's what that's what you were trained to do all your life. To be a soldier, and then to not have that would be such a hard thing to deal with.
Purpose,
because you'd feel like, well, I can't do that. Maybe just guilt of it. Like I can't have pleasure. I can't like paint a picture. I can't, play music. I can't do anything that's just fun if it doesn't have a purpose. So that would be really hard to do. But so again, I love learning about the clones, and it's just very sad. This was very emotional on them fighting each other and then realizing, holy crap.
It was.
Krell did, So
Krell's a great fighter too. He was an amazing
fighter.
Was.
So for him to be just sitting back, like now that you think about it, him being at the end of the line, it was all his master plan.
Mm-hmm. And blocking communication.
And where is Anakin now?
I know.
Right.
I
We're really
Anakin.
If he comes in with coffee or something, just freaking Starbucks.
Did he just tell the pilots, okay, just have him going around?
That's right.
Yeah.
Going around though.
I want to know what it was. I really want to know. It's so crazy. Oh my god! But yeah,
maybe next time we'll see him.
I'm glad Dogma killed Krell.
I am too, good. Because
it is good that Rex didn't, I guess, because who knows what would have happened law-wise, where he might have been court-martialed, because even though word against word and all the, all his men are siding mostly with Rex on what happened.
And even his confession, did they record it? Mm-hmm. If they didn't, it's their word against his. And
and then just killing him where he can't even defend himself, like, maybe they can turn that around on the clones and be like, well, we know he was racist against clones or whatever you want to call it, but I would say that's racist. He's against them. He thinks they're nothing. And it's sad. So that would be hard to have word against word. So if Rex shot him and killed him, he could have gotten into a lot of trouble and if anything, lost his rank. And so it was good that Dogma, he was already in trouble and he kind of redeemed himself by shooting him. And if anything, mentally for himself, because he was so upset saying, like, I can't believe it. I literally followed you blindly and killed my brothers for you.
So loyal.
And you're the wrong one. And so now that he took him out, he was already in trouble and arrested anyways. So even though it's more of a punishment, hopefully it won't be that terrible. So I'm glad Dogma did it.
Me too.
Me too.
What
good riddance.
Good riddance. I
would have got him again though.
I know, double tap. We're all about double tap after Zombieland. It's like
especially a big, strong, Jedi. I would definitely do it twice.
And for Krell too, he's so confident. I really did like his character. I know he was evil, and one thing I really did enjoy about it is how he really came out in this one and how he owned it. Like, he was the same guy, but he was mocking, he was laughing, and made it even more so like, I'm way better than you. You're just
I'm pure evil, and just standing there waiting for them to come around him and surround him.
And he wasn't a separatist yet, but he was going down that path because this is where a lot of people choose. Well, there's a higher power taking charge now, and now I want to prove myself to the right side. So we see that in a lot of things. Like
he's like, and we're coming in. He didn't say we are coming from within, but he wanted to start it from within. He wanted to undermine the Republic by doing this. So hopefully it's just him doing it.
Yeah. We know more comes out of the woodwork later, that come out. But so people try to go to the highest power sometimes. And unfortunately, even though Krell is such a strong, not Jedi, but he's so strong with the Force and he's so super confident, I just feel like that's so weak to just go that way. But it's been a long overdue time, I guess, of him just hating on clones and being this way. Like, that was always inside him. And now that it's getting more powerful, he's like drawn to it. And like the true side of himself is like coming out with it as well. Because he seems very like aware and very determined. Like, he already made his choice a long time ago.
Yes, and it was almost like his own thing. Power. Like, he didn't want to be, no, this is my own thing. And then soon everyone will be coming to me. No, you've got...
because he even said something like, like, oh, well, I'm going to do it for me. Yeah, so he made it like, oh, well, it's not just, one way or the other. There's a middle, gray area too. He's going to do his own thing. So it's true. It's just hearing that though, because he was a Jedi for a while, and that makes more sense that he did have a good reputation. Because I'm like, how do you have such a strong? I mean, it can happen. Like, look at Palpatine. Okay, here I'm like saying this, and it's like, well, look at Palpatine. But with Krell, like, here you have this Jedi with a great reputation, with the Jedi, being a Jedi, and leading people into victory, and yet slowly he wasn't a separatist. Not that he is now, he said he wasn't, but he wasn't part of the dark side the entire time. He grew into it over time, so I like that better because we are in that transition of great power right now. So
yes,
I find it more interesting.
It wasn't like Palpatine was pursuing him. So now we know he wasn't with Palpatine. He had his own agenda. So now we know,
and he's trying to prove himself to Dooku, and no one really knows about Palpatine but Dooku, right?
That's right.
So not good, but I'm so happy Rex and his group was able to
I'm so
get rid of Krell.
About that.
I know that's really bad to say that, but I couldn't stand him, and he had too much intel, like they said. Like, if we let him go, and I really thought for a moment, did you think that they were going to let him go, or at the end?
I honestly didn't think they were going to in the end. I honestly didn't, because it's going to be detrimental. I mean, look, they know firsthand what he did just to their own guys. Can you imagine if they let him loose?
Yeah.
I'm so glad they went against and said, no,
that's good.
We got to get rid of him.
I did think right away, I was like, okay, well, maybe they won't be able to do it. Maybe they'll just take, him with them and arrest him or something, because they went down there to release him. So, they could have just taken him as a prisoner. But right when they released Dogma, I was kind of like, oh, well, maybe they're going to say, here you go, you want to shoot him? But then I'm like, well, that wouldn't really work, too, because he's also in trouble. So just to give him a gun and be like, hey, you can shoot him if you want to, because he was already so conflicted anyways, that wouldn't make sense. So it was cool that he actually snuck the gun and took the shot instead of Rex. Well, apologies, because we had some technical issues, I think, on Mom's side. So I think we'll end it there. Can't wait to watch more Clone Wars. Happy holidays, Happy New Year. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Love you guys.
Happy holidays. Bye.
2021.
Bye.
Better than 2020, that's for sure.
That's right.